Here we have a problem that may have been in a prior lesson and or a quiz. It's the auto repair shop problem, where the owner is concerned about the reliability of their lathe, which is a rotating piece of equipment used in restoring parts. They measure the rotations per minute at various times over the course of a month. And the additional question for this problem today is to describe the center, shape, and outliers. So here's the data again. There's a histogram. Let's deal with the center first. So we could use calculator.net and the statistics version for that. Enter all of the data in, and we could see that the mean is 259.7 and the median is 257. The shape, if it's helpful for you, you can reference the prior video or slide and or page 765 in your textbook to help you figure out the shape. The first thing you want to talk about is the number of peaks it has. This one has one peak. It's up here in the first category. There's my peak right away, and then we're going down. So single peaked. It's also not symmetric. So my peak is not in the center. It's on one's on the left side here, which is resulting in skewed data. We do have an outlier. 291 is the outlier. Not real easy to see in the list of data up here, but when I start graphing it, I can see that it's sitting over here by itself, that there's one of these. So the best measure of central tendency, just to review that again, would be the median because we have outliers. Anytime you have an outlier, median is the best measure of central tendency. All right, here's another question that we might see something like this on the quiz. We're supposed to match this histogram here to this box, to one of these box plots, either options A, B, or C. So if I'm dealing with my median should be more to the left because most of my data is over here, so it's going to be more to the left. So this one here's got a median pretty far over here. This one's more to the left, and this one's way over here to the right. The other thing I can see is that a big chunk of the data is going to be over on the left side again. And then over here, the 291, remember this was an outlier. So this one here, you can see the outliers right here. This is the only one that has the outlier showing. So it is option B. These might be a little tricky for you. Just give your best with it and know that you can retake quizzes. Kind of see that because my data was stacking over to the left, my box plot is stacking over to the left. If my data was stacking over to the right, I would have chose C because this whole box plot is leaning more towards the right. And then A is looking very spread out. If you look at this, I mean, look at the lows way over here and the highs are way over here. So this one would have had bars that were probably a lot more equal in height. And there would have just been a lot more information, more solid in here. The median was still a little more towards the lower end, so the taller bars probably would have been on this side. But you can see that the data is really spread out in letter A. So our option is B for this histogram. There it is. And that's it for today. So go get those 80s or higher on the quizzes. Remember that you can take them as many times as you need to get the 80. Some of you have been pushing yourselves to get the 100s. That's great. So I just want to thank you guys for all your hard work. We got another lesson to go yet this week, and then after that will be optional activities for the remainder of the school year. Have a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather. Bye.